Bitcoin still above 50k. The drop-off to the lows of 2022 is gained last week, and Bitcoin is still holding above 50k. Will we see a backtest, or will Bitcoin continue to test higher? Let's find it out in today's analysis. Hello people, I'm the Naked Trader, and today I will analyze Bitcoin USDT, Block Incorporated, JASMYCOIN USDT, COTI USDT, CARVANA Incorporated, and ETHEREUM USDT. By the way, if you're not a member of Team Naked Trader yet, would you be so kind to press that subscribe button? I will appreciate it a lot. And on the way, also smash the like button. It will help me a lot. We have more than 5,000 followers, and I want to thank each one of you for making this community grow even more. And for now, let's kick off with the weekly performance of the crypto market. So, some big green numbers: WorldCoin 64.4%, HBAR more than 20%, Filecoin 35%, Uniswap 39%, AGIX 67%, Wood Network 22%, The Graph more than 30%, Fetch AI. So some nice green numbers this week. Also some red numbers: Internet Computer -10, Sui -8.7, Ronin -12, and so on. And from the weekly, let's change to the daily. And today's sentiment also kind of mixed. More big green numbers than red. Arweave 16% up, WorldCoin more than 7%, Algorand more than 7.5, Blur 5.9, and the red ones: Uniswap -11.5, Theta -7.1. Okay, from here, let's go to CoinMarketCap. Currently a market cap of 1.98 trillion with a 24-hour volume of 50.69 billion, and currently it's about 57 days for the next halvening, so that is within 2 months. And the current Fear and Greed Index is indicated at 71, which indicates greed. That's nice. And the top 10 coins are Bitcoin, Ethereum, Binance, Solana, Ripple, Cardano, Avalanche, and Doge. And from here, let's kick off to the weekly performance of the stock market. Overall, I think, yeah, it's mixed sentiment, so it's quite even. So, some green and some red ones. NVIDIA more than 8% up, Amazon more than 3% up, Google 0.94% up, Berkshire Hathaway Incorporated 3.61% up, Adobe -6.27%, Palo Alto Networks -23%, Tesla down again -4.23%, Shopify -9.24%, and on. And from here, let's go to the weekly chart of Bitcoin. Currently a spinner, about 10 hours to close today's candle. The color is red. And last week, this candle over here is the gain of this drop off, and that's nice. And now we're trying to hold above this drop off to the low. Here was the loss of the all-time high, the weekly loss, the construction, and if we manage to gain it over here, that will be very nice. Okay, let me remove the brushes. So in about 10 hours, we will know if the gain is also in the pocket, yes or no, and that will be very, very great if Bitcoin managed to gain this as well. Okay, and from here I will change to the daily, and I will make last week's plan visible. So Bitcoin managed to hold above the 50,885. Nice. And that's why this one is not valid anymore for now. Okay, so I expect one of those three scenarios, either the test at 49,123 or the test a little lower at 46,950, or Bitcoin will test the 57,000 immediately with a pullback and entry at about 52,950, trying to break the 58,000, aiming for the all-time high. So quite positive. And from Bitcoin, I will go to Block Incorporated. I will start at the weekly. No, I will change to the monthly. Okay, interesting. Okay, so currently at the monthly resistance from the 82.07, and that was the last drop off over here, which caused the low over here of $40. Okay, and I'll change to the weekly. No weekly gain so far from this drop off, but a gain of from this drop off just above the 60. So this is the range now. Okay. So interesting. I will add some scenarios for the coming days. So if we reject here, then entry around 40.25, and if it fall below 40.25, hands off until we see a rotation. And if it managed to gain, and let's say test around $102, it can even go higher, as high as $136. Pullback with entry around 79, aiming to break the 136. So three possible scenarios for Block Incorporated. And from here I will go to JASMY USDT, starting at the weekly. Okay. It broke out of the range between 0.0029 and 0.007 cents. Okay, if we change to the daily, it already tested very aggressive back here, the 1.1 cents. So this test is gone. Currently at resistance of 1.6 cents. Okay. I will change to the 4-hour. Okay, let's go back to the daily. Okay, we'll add some scenarios for the coming days. If it keeps rejecting, then an entry between 0.7 or 0.8 cents, somewhere here, trying to go up from there. So the defensive one is 0.7 and the aggressive one 0.8, as this one has already been tested, the 1 cent. And if it managed to go up, so for example, a test of the 2.4 cents, a pullback with entry at 1.6 cents, aiming for higher levels. So two possible scenarios for JASMY USDT, and from JASMY I will go to COTI USDT, also starting at the weekly chart. Currently also breaking out of the range here, the range of 4 and 11.8 cents. Okay, I'll add some levels. Very interesting. Okay, from the weekly I will change to the daily. Okay, I will add some scenarios. If it keeps rejecting the 18.9 cents, then a pullback with entry around 10.9 cents, aiming for higher. So that will be a potential profit of 72% first target, and second target 159. And if it managed to go higher from here, so let's say the test of 28 cents, pullback with entry at 18.9 cents, aiming for higher. So two possible scenarios for COTI USDT currently, and from here I will go to CARVANA Corporated. I will change to the monthly. Nice. So we see a range here. It created a low, an high, higher low, higher high on the monthly. I'll remove the brushes. From the monthly, I will change to the weekly. Okay, currently testing the 78 resistance. Okay. From the weekly, I will change to the daily. Okay. I'll go to the weekly and I will make a plan for the coming days. So if it keep rejecting the $78, then we will probably go back to the start of the impulse somewhere around between 46.96 and 50.56, trying to go up from there. If it loses support of 46.96, then the next test will be around $32, trying to go up from there. If it managed to test the 107 or higher, then pullback with entry around 78, aiming for 150. So 3 possible scenarios for Carvana Incorporated, and from here I will go to Ethereum USDT, starting at the weekly. Currently above the $3,000, that's nice, but I did expect it a little more upside. It's trying to come closer to Bitcoin. Bitcoin is already further than Ethereum in the chart. And if we go to the daily, I will show last week's plan. So this one is not in play anymore. This one also not. So currently we are testing the resistance of 3058. In last week's plan, I've drawn the pullback with entry at 2857, and as we can see, it's already been tested here. So I expected this impulse to be more aggressive than it currently played out. I expected to test the 3270 immediately before we had a pullback here, but this is also good. So the movement is still up, and if it keep rejecting, then this scenario will be in play. The entry at 2618. This one is already tested, the 2857. I'm not a fan to repeat the same play again. So imagine if we test higher now, I will be a little bit more aggressive. So the entry at 3058, which was resistance now, can be support later. So yeah, 2 possible scenarios for Ethereum the coming days. And for now, thank you guys for watching today's episode. If you have any requests, just drop it down in the comments below and I might chart it in the next one. and enjoy your Sunday and see you in the next one. Cheers, bye bye.